Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. No Rusty in the opening, sorry. I didn't feel like running back in and waking everybody up just to bring him out for that tonight. But there will be some new Rusty footage at the end. So, and also towards the end, I got a great shot of a double rainbow. Another reason why I just love living out here in Wyoming. Anyway, if you can see behind me, did finish getting down that last bit of fiberglass that was up there and cutting that all out with my new oscillating, it's a saw, oscillating saw or multi-tool, whatever you want to call it. And that took me literally all day. It was glued in there. Well, plus there was that U-shaped beam that was bolted down inside there. I got 3 of the bolts out, couldn't get the 4th out. Used one of my new blades that I got, the Diablo blades. I used this one right here. It's the nail embedded wood. And I figured, well, maybe I could cut that last bolt out of there with that one. And I was able to do that. It just took quite a while. And then went back to the multi-purpose blade to finish trying to get underneath that little beam and get the glue out enough to where then I could put, you know, vice grip clamps on there and just start bending the crap out of it. And I literally just had to muscle that damn U-shaped beam out of there. And then I had to cut the rest of the fiberglass that was still glued down into little pieces, get the multi-tool under there, and slowly get all that unglued. And like I say, it literally took me all day. But as I keep saying on this project, part of the reason I'm here too is to spend time at home, spend time with the family. And so I did get to go to the high school football game tonight. My son, younger son Ben, is in the marching band, so got to watch him at halftime. So that was worth it to take time out to do that. But, and I actually did get a little bit of actual construction done, so yes, I don't have to eat Rusty. And I got a lot of comments from people saying, please don't eat Rusty. No, I wouldn't eat Rusty, come on. But at least I did get a little something done before the night's over here to, I think, qualify as construction. So first off, let me show you, trying to get the last bit of that all down and everything, and then we'll move on from there. I tell you, this piece of upper wall, oh, I've been at this all day. There was that little metal tray part that went up into here. Finally got that off after working with that for 4 hours. That's down there on the floor, all bent up. And now I'm trying to get these last pieces of fiberglass out of here. They use so much industrial strength glue to hold this stuff down. I'm having to cut it up into little pieces, get the oscillating saw underneath there. We've cut out some glue and pull these pieces off one at a time, and it's going slowly. All right, yes, you can see basically I have one little piece right here left, right there, of the fiberglass that still is glued down. I had to cut it in little pieces across there, all in this bottom lip of this back wall to get them out. I went through all 3 of my Ryobi batteries doing this, and so then I had to charge them up, and then went to my son's marching band tonight at the football game at East High School. They were marching at halftime, so went to that. So that'll finish tomorrow, but there was some actual construction today, proving that I actually am doing some construction tonight. I'm cutting my 2 main boards that are holding up the upper bunk system. That's going to be one for the left side. I'm about to notch it now, so it'll fit over the section of the back wall of the cab. And then we'll make another board exactly like it. Okay, again, not as far as I wanted to get, but this is the main beam that's going to be holding up the whole upper bunk system. I'm looking at the driver's side wall behind the driver's seat. And you can see how I had the wood notched there. This little lip is not going to go away. But I'm going to put a 3/4 inch plywood board for the platform for the bed. This will stick up just about a 1/4 inch above that. The mattress can absorb that. That'll be fine. But this gives you an idea of how far forward it's going to go. There used to be a cabinet up there. And there will be another one again. It's just going to attach to the parts that are going to go bolted into the wall there. So to give it some support, it's going to be, I'm going to use some 4x4 post to put a support on the outside of that board right there. That'll be mounted to that support. There's another one you can't see behind it. Let's see, right there. That will again use the 4x4 post to go across to that, to bolt to this board. So it'll be bolted in 3 different spots inside to the structure of the truck already. But this gives you a real good idea of how far out the back it's going. All right, so that'll be my feet and legs going out that way on the bunk. Like I said, that gives you an idea of how far out it's going to go. Here I am just standing a little bit further back so you can see. Those are the fairings there. Those need to come down next before I can start to do much more construction. So that won't be in my way. Plus they're going to get repainted. So you can see it sticks out about another 15 inches past those fairings, which stick out about 20 inches. Let's get that shot from the outside. This is that damn little beam, if it would focus, that was up there. I had to just wrestle it out. I just had to muscle it out of there. I had to put vice grips on it and keep pushing it and bend, grab a piece and bend some more. And all these little pieces of fiberglass that I had to individually cut out of there and to get them unglued. This literally took me all afternoon today just to get that damn little piece out and all these extra pieces of fiberglass that were up there in the bottom of that area up there. All right, so let me pull back. Okay, so there we are looking at the truck. See, the fairings on this truck are long. They're about 20 inches. We're only coming out another 15 inches for the rear box that's going to support my upper bunk. That's not that far out. And if we come down, that's about the middle of my catwalk there, or towards the front of it. My trailer is always behind those little rubber stoppers on the top of these quarter fenders, you know, about here. Now, of course, when it turns, it'll come out to about here, but like I say, we're about here up above with that board. So again, you can see, not coming that far out the back. So going down the road, you may not even notice it at first. And it'll be covered in that diamond plate, so it's going to look real nice. I put this on Twitter and on Instagram last night. These are basically my plans that have been in my head for a few weeks. I decided to try to sketch them out. I'm a terrible artist. At least so I had some numbers to refer to, like, you know, that board on the back wall of that box is going to be about 75 inches long. So I can put a post there and there that's going to support the upper part and the roof of that box. Right there, this is the beam still coming out from behind the wall. This is like the wall of the truck. This is the part still extending on the inside with that inside beam. It's obviously got to be 54 inches wide for the mattress. This beam that's here won't be going in until later. I'm building the outer box first. On the outer section here, this is going to be a cabinet and a little table and cabinet underneath for when I'm on the bed and when I have a drink or something up there. This area inside the wall of the truck, this is where it's 13.5 inches wide. This is going to be a landing. This is going to be a little lower than the platform for the bunk. All right, I know this looks terrible, but this is this is just my little sketch to just remind me what I'm doing. And you know, like 43.5 inches to that notch that I showed you in there and everything. Yeah, it looks like a mess, but you know, it at least helps me out. All right, so like I say, don't have to eat rusty tonight because I did actually get a little bit of construction going, and we're going to continue on that tomorrow. I'm going to try to finish building out that whole box. Then I'm going to have to get it hoisted up there. That's where I'm going to have help. I'm going to wait for my wife to come back home and maybe my son to help me get that hoisted up there. I'm going to put some just supports in place temporarily to hold it until I can get the whole thing bolted down from the inside. Couple little minor cosmetic things I got to do back inside. You can see behind me where, you know, you see that silver up there. That's that insulation. I've got to put the thing back up that was covering that. There's going to be a 2x6 that's going to go over that section and be bolted into the wall. That'll also help give rigidity to my whole upper bunk system. I'm going to do another one on the outside, another 2x6 on the outside of the wall, then bolted to the one that is now bolted to the inside of the wall. Take advantage of all the supports that are already there, I figure, and bolt into what's already there. That way, the whole system will be very rigid, supported well, and won't be rattling around as I'm driving down the road, because you know how bouncy these trucks get. All right, so that's about it for tonight. I was realizing today, I will have been home tomorrow night because today's Friday the 8th. So tomorrow night it'll be 2 weeks. 2 weeks, or from Total Recall, 2 weeks. Anyway, the original Total Recall, not that bad remake they did. I like the original one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Lordy, get out! Anyway, just figured out this is the longest I've been off the road in 6-7 years. The last time I was off the road this long is when my parents died. My mom died in 2013. My dad died in 2014. And so I had to be home at their house taking care of all those arrangements, taking care of getting their house sold, yada, yada, yada. So since then, it is now 2021. So what was that? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 7 years. This is the longest I've been home or off the road in 7 years. So I guess the fact that the project's taken me a little bit longer ain't breaking my heart. I kind of feel like a normal person again. To a point, every time I'm driving around though, I get parked somewhere, I want to reach for my logbook and write down how long it took me to drive there. I don't have to do that. Plus, like when I went down to get the refrigerator down in Fort Collins last week, I had to pass the Fort Collins scale first. And I'm driving down there and I'm like, oh man, they're open. Gee, I hope I get the green light on my pre-pass. Moron, you're in your pickup. You're a civilian. You don't have to. Plus, in my pickup, it's an automatic. I'm always reaching over here trying to shift it. And I go reach over here on my dash for my lights. Well, they're over here. Crazy. So thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. I've been getting to your comments within the day or so, within 24 hours while I'm doing this project. And like I did just post, like I say, on Instagram and Twitter, my ridiculous drawing. One of my mini sketches I've made through the time trying to put this thing together. And of course, Rusty coming up here in the end. Got some footage of him. But first I want to show you this double rainbow. Okay, good example of why we live in Wyoming. Part of a double rainbow, and it's a complete single rainbow. Ain't it purty? Yep, just another reason why I love living in Wyoming. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty sleeping inside. Out. Okay, let's see here. For the entrapment and the capture and then, of course, the ghost storage facility, you're looking at 3 big ones, $3,000. I had no idea it would be so much. I'm not going to pay it. Oh, well, that's fine. We can just put them back inside if you'd like. All right, and those of you who want more Rusty. Rusty! Come on, silly dog.